out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low on a parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low on a parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up in time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winnings, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, championship, win them all. If you wanna parlay, down low on a parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low on a parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party.
We are live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm Lantz Bell. Below me is ToneTheGoat. First things first, please excuse my voice. As for right now, I was sick last week. Thought I was off free. Started losing my voice Friday, Saturday, but still decided to go to a music festival on that Saturday. So the voice is long gone. But this show is brought to you by, of course, Wanna Parlay, home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. We got to recap some of last week's Wanna winners, and the main event is where we're going to start. And M. Hamill 01 wins first place with a 9-pick, 107-point parlay, folks. He just won $2,000. Any other sports book or casino would have paid him $214 off that $2 parlay. So, come on, lock in, figure it out. Wanna Parlay is the place to be. $2 parlays can earn you $2,000. I mean, it's ridiculous. But man, oh man, I think Hydro stole the show from second place. He 4x'd his 81-point parlay with one of the most absurd parlays I've seen hit for this amount of money in a while. And let me scroll down and hop into the details of this parlay, because this was ridiculous. It was a 3-pick parlay. A 3-pick parlay won him $2,200, folks. First team to score, New York Mets in the Mets-Phillies game. That one, not much, but here come the big dogs, the two other legs. Geraldo Perdomo of the Arizona Diamondbacks to hit a home run. That was, the odds were 8.50. So an 8.50 multiplier. So just a fucking miracle on that one. And the next one, Teoscar Hernandez. Over 0.5 home runs. So 2 home runs he bet on with the first team to score. Ends up bringing him home $2,200 because he 4x that parlay. Tone, how ridiculous is that?
Every time I bet on Teoscar, he flops.
Dude, he just had it on the right day, the right time. Geraldo Perdomo and Teoscar Hernandez. 2 homers. Bring it home for the big fella, Hydro, $2,200. It's so good. Any other sportsbook or casino would have paid him $652 for that, I believe, $8 parlay since he 4x'd it. But going down the list, we saw J Chill 978 win 200. Miko Esco back on the board, win another 200. Ooh, he had 2 separate parlays, win 200 each. That's 400 on the week for Miko. We got to reach out to Miko, and I believe we already have. We got to see if we can get him on the pod because he's been winning recently. Sosa 4, of course, that's a recognizable name. Yeah, and looks like everyone that I see on the leaderboard, I haven't seen one that's wrong. But everyone made more money on Wanna than they would have on any other sports book or casino. So good week for the Wanna people. Good week, good stuff. Going into a couple other notable Sunday winners. We had King Fla 89 wins 750 in the 10X. That's good stuff. King of all kings was the winner in the free play. Now you just got to take those free play winnings, take them to the main event, and go win you some real money. Saturday we saw M Crouch with another 500. That's a name we know. And yeah, those are the most notable ones. No 50X, no Parlay Royales. Those are the big dogs, but no luck this week, but better luck next week. Let's talk a little what's been going on so far this week. Schmacks, $500 in the 30X. Good for him. Good to be good. Davy Locker, $250. One Mad Raider, $225. And Silos, $525 in the 15X on this, or on that fine Monday yesterday. I want to see if some of them had NBA picks, especially Silos. All baseball. Total bases under 1.5 for Mike Trout. Bro faded Mike Trout. Diabolical. Taylor Ward under. Luis Refrain. Oh, God. It was a bunch of Angels unders. I'm getting off this parlay now. I'm getting off it now. All right. There's the recap. My voice is struggling. I'm going to find a way to get Tone fucking talking. Here we
got it, man.
We got a great show for you guys today. We're going to be recapping the NBA Finals, talking a little bit of the trade that went down last night. Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, which was kind of crazy. But before we get started, quick announcement. We will now be giving a $2 entry ticket to anyone that shows face on this podcast. And when you do so, you'll have an opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay. And if that parlay wins, you will earn $10 more in entry tickets to go win you some of the big prizes on Wanna Parlay. So let's hop into the first segment as we always do. And this one I'm really dreading, even though it's from last Thursday and it's in the past. Still tough. Accountability hour. Let's hop right into it. I went 1-7. Yeah, I got to repeat that. I went 1-7. This guy fucking stinks. Cardinals -1.5 in the first third doubleheader. They won 5-4. Trust, folks. You're going to see it's one of those days. Siakam, over 21.5 points. And a blowout win. The bench was huge in this game, and it was just tough for predicting where it was going to go because the bench was huge, so Siakam didn't have that many points. But guess who else didn't have many points? Benedict Mathurin. Over 11.5 points, lost. This fool was bricks. 1 for 6, had 2 points. I think played 13 minutes in the entire game. Tough. Hey, our one that did snipe, TJ McConnell, over 10.5 points. He had 12, maybe didn't cover by a lot, but he had a fuck ton of other stats. He hooped. He had a hell of a game that game 6. TJ McConnell's the man. OKC -6.5. Well, they did not cover. They lost by 20. So, yeah. Shea, over 2.5 steals plus blocks. And Tone questioned me on this one. Lonnie did. Either Tone, maybe both of you guys did. But I know one of you guys did specifically, but he had 0. He had 0 steals and blocks. Guy didn't show up. Guy didn't want to be there. And another one, Shea, over 4.5 rebounds. He had 4. Like I said, one of those days. It's just one of those days. Astros -1.5. Yeah, they lost by 2 to the A's. So 1-7, pathetic stuff. You hate to see it. I will keep my head high though, and we're gonna get it back today. So Tone, go ahead.
Most definitely, we are gonna get it back. I am putting the last finished touches to my results, people. I don't think I did too much better, but Ted, you did say the Cards won. They had a doubleheader. Did they win both?
I have no idea. I just know they fucking didn't cover my number. I can go look while you're.
I see the first win. They went 10 innings, won 8-6. Okay, they won both 5-4 and 8-6. So both of those cleared, which I took both. And let me check this Tigers real quick, people. Tigers had a doubleheader, and they won the first one, lost the second one. So I went half and half on that. And last but not least, Marlins, Cubs, and Rangers. Let me check this, people. And I will be finalized. What's that? Cubs lost. What else did I say? Cubs, Marlins, and Rangers. Marlins lost. Cubs lost. Marlins lost. And last but not least, where are the freaking Rangers? Did they even play? They might. Oh, there. They lost too. Goodness gracious. What the shit? All right. Let's put these on here. X. All right. Starting at the top of the list, people. I gave some baseball. Like I said, I had the Tigers for the doubleheader, and I had the Cards for the doubleheader. Out of those 4 picks, one of them missed, which was the Tigers' second game of the doubleheader. But the Tigers' first game they cleared, Cards' first game they cleared, and Cards' second game they cleared. So I went 3 for 4 out of those. Cubs W didn't hit. Marlins W. I said fade the Phillies, and they proved me wrong. Marlins W, Cubs W, and the Rangers W. None of them hit. None of them hit. Giants W, that hit. Braves W, belt to ass. Braves minus 1.5, belt to ass. Those 3 hit. Astros W, Dodgers W. Womp, womp, womp. That didn't hit. Pacers W, you know that hit. You know that hit. And Pacers, I didn't check this one, Lance, but Pacers over 222.5. I'm almost positive they cleared that.
Honestly, I don't think so, because I think the final score is like 108-91.
So they didn't, if that's the case. But that was the blowout game,
I'll
right?
go double check. You keep going.
Okay. But yep, that was 222.5. Shea over 1.5 threes. I want to say he had 1. And so check for me, Jalen Williams over the 23.5. Oh, he didn't clear. I know he didn't clear. The OKC played like shit that game. It was crazy. All right, so that's a bust. Matherin over 11.5, bust. McConnell over 10.5, cleared. And then my 4 locks of the day, people. For the first time in Wanna history. I don't want to repeat it. So you know what it did. All 4 locks were broken into. I don't know what happened. It wasn't a padlock, people. I put one of those lockers on it, and I should have been more careful. I should have put the pad on it. But yeah, they broke into it. So all 4 of my locks. But there you have it. Tone the Goat.
Tone the Goat. It's better than what I did. 1-7 was just fucking diabolical. But let's just move forward. Move on, move forward. Leave it in the past. Be better today. All right. Well, obviously, first thing we're going to talk about after Accountability Hour is the NBA Finals. NBA champions, Oklahoma City Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander caps off historical season. The regular season MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champ, and all-star, first team All-NBA, all those. But man, what a year for the kid. Regardless of how you feel about him or the team, the numbers tell you that it was a great season. It was a great season, even if you call him a foul baiter or all these different things. It was still good stuff. Game 7, obviously super unfortunate to see Tyrese Halliburton go down and pop his Achilles. You never want to see that. And the rest of the team talked about how they felt, game was kind of over from then. They felt like they lost the momentum and were kind of rattled by it, which is obviously understandable. I mean, that's just a tough blow. I mean, he came out firing, and I think he had 9 points in the first 7 minutes, and then you just see that thing just pop, coil up his leg. The Achilles is brutal. And these calf strains are also brutal because feels like, Lillard, he had the calf strain. Tyrese had the calf strain. I don't know about Tatum, but back in 2019, Kevin Durant had the calf strain. Some of these guys, they try to play through the injury and it just fucking pops. It pops, and it's sad event. Other than that, Pacers tried to hang in there, but really in the second half, Oklahoma City Thunder with the home court advantage just ran away from it, and the Pacers were pretty lost. So, unfortunate. You see in the first round, Ja Morant gets hurt against the Thunder, and say what you will, Ja Morant believed he figured out the Thunder. 1 seed versus 8 seed. I don't know about all that. The next series, Aaron Gordon, he gets hurt on the Nuggets, and they lose. The Oklahoma City end up winning in 7, and that was a huge factor. And then Curry, he got hurt on the other side. I don't know. I've seen that. I don't really think that's relevant, but it is a factor. And then the Timberwolves, no one got hurt. They were just butt cheeks. And then, Halliburton gets hurt in this one. So it's tough. Injuries are part of the game, and staying healthy is a huge factor into winning NBA championships, So it is what it is. 2025 NBA champs, OKC Thunder. I mean, they had 68 wins in the regular season, so I don't want to say it's really that fraudulent. Tone, go ahead. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, not sure where I want to start off. I guess I'll start off on the high end. Congratulations to the OKC Thunder. Big out to Shea, Jalen, Russo, Case and Wallace. That's another good one too. Case and Wallace and Caruso got a nice story. For people that may not be aware, go look up their stories, man. I know it went viral the other day. LeBron talking about Derek White's story, but Case and Wallace and Caruso has a nice story as well, So, and it's not too many people that retired with 2 rings this early in their career. Caruso has 2. The unspoken hero, like, man. And speaking of Caruso, he said some weird shit to me. I don't know if you've seen it, Lance, but it was a little clip post game interview. They was like, yeah, so how does this feel compared to 2020? He was like, man, it feels good to get a real one. What the fuck does that mean, Lance? Wait a minute, we ain't just gonna breathe this shit. What the hell does Caruso mean by that shit? Like, Caruso, don't start doing that funny shit now. Don't start acting weird. Don't you wouldn't have got half of this if we ain't put you on that pedestal now. Talking about a real one. But yeah, shout out to OKC. I found it weird. Rick Carlisle, he was talking about, I felt it weird how they had them buses printed up ahead of time. I don't know if we should label that confidence or we should label that rigged. But I'm in between that right there as well. I don't. That's a lot of money wasted if you're not sure you guys was gonna win it. Because I just got a car wrapped for the movie that I'm filming right now, Lance, and that was like $1,800 just to get the hood of the Benz wrapped. So I'm just a tour bus fully wrapped, and you guys haven't won it yet. I don't know if we should label that confidence or if we should label that rigged, and Rick Carlisle was confused himself. He was like, "This is all I'm worrying about. I don't, Yeah, I felt them on that. Now, on the flip side, I think a study needs to be done. NBA, knock knock. What's going on? We need a study going on. It don't supposed to be this many Achilles injuries going on. I'm just being for real. We've been watching this game for a long time. I don't know if this is due to them ramping up the intensity in the games. I don't know if this is due to them allowing the refs to let people play more. I don't know if this comes from, I don't know if we should bring people's names like Kawhi Leonard, who, if we go back to the original reasons, these were some of the reasons that Kawhi was managing things and people was doing the load management and people was sitting out certain games and playing less minutes. It's tough to see these young players going down with Achilles. Like, when you think about, okay, you had Kobe, look at the point in his career that this happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Tyrese and Tatum and Dame in them. Maybe Dame with the exception, but still Dame's not, Dame got years left in the tank. What should have. I don't know how this Achilles does, but Dame had, I think a study needs to be done, man, to protect our players. Tyrese and Tatum. We're arguably about to have an NBA season next year without these people. Like what the are you serious? This changes the dynamic for the entire East. You might as well say there's a new champion this year in the East. Like, talk to me, Lance. What's up, man?
So personally, I think we got to figure something out with the shoes or something. Because I mean, both cases, Dame and Tyrese, they were rushed back. You know, playoffs. You want to play. You want to go try to win a championship. They're rushed back on calf strains. And Kevin Durant back in 2019. Kobe, his case. I mean, he was older playing. Remember that stretch? He lifted the Lakers from like below the 8th seed and came storming into the playoffs. And then was playing like 48 or 45 minutes a night and then popped it. But I wonder, I have no idea. You know, I'm not a medical professional and I wish I knew one that I could bring on this show to really talk to us about it. But I feel like it's got to be something in the shoes. Like they like wearing the low tops, all the NBA players, they like having the swag, like doing the whole thing. I'm like, fuck all that. It should be almost, I get it. Like, you know, swag is a big part of basketball. It is. It always will be. It always has been. But if high tops are going to prevent a lot of these injuries, then we should make it almost a rule that you got to wear high tops, you know, because we want the players healthy. That's the most important part of NBA basketball is healthy players, full go, full competitiveness, both sides equal, like, you know, because now this, I mean, and it shouldn't. OKC won the NBA championship, but everyone in the back of their mind's like, you know, what would have happened if Tyrese didn't pop his Achilles? You know.
Yep.
I heard that. I was hooping yesterday with a lot of my buddies. We were playing pickup. You know, I'm getting back out there. Hey, my shot is nice. Don't sleep. But we're getting out there.
Here, Lance, we're going to the court.
Oh, but I hope we are. That'd be so good. Hey, July 7th, I'm gonna be in Atlanta, folks. Live show. Book your calendars. That's confirmed. Confirmed flight. All of it. Back to where I was going. Yeah, they were talking about it. Like, hey, like, do you think it has asterisks, things like that? I'm like, nah. As much as you want to say yes. I mean, let's go back in time. 2015, LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love get hurt. You know, there's no asterisks against the Warriors championship, Curry's first title. You go back to, you could argue 2016, Draymond gets that suspension. You know, people try to bring that shit up. You know, not the same, but I'm just trying to give at least fair sides to both. 2018. Chris Paul gets hurt going into Game 7, and they lose to the Warriors. You know, you can call that an asterisk. 2019, KD and Klay Thompson get hurt. Would the Warriors have beat the Raptors? Raptors stayed healthy. 2022 or 2021, the entire, the Lakers are up 2-1 on the Phoenix Suns, dominating. AD goes down with an injury. We lose in, I think five. You know.
I'll tell you this, Les. This is. I feel you on that with the other ones, and I don't feel that any of those should have an asterisk on it, and I don't feel that this one should have an asterisk on it because sports is sports, and what comes with it comes with it. But I am one of those people, Lance, that in the back of my mind, because hear me out, people. If you've been keeping up with our show, Tyrese has had it hard for me. Let's call a spade a spade. Tyrese, along the span of the year, did what he did to change the media's perception. And I'm a part of the media when I'm on this show. So he changed my perception. During the entire finals, we hadn't seen the Tyrese we just seen in Game 7. He came out with 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, people. Tyrese didn't do that in any game in the finals. So, me personally, in the back of my head, I feel like Tyrese went to sleep that night before, and he was on a mission. I don't know what was I just the game was a 2-point difference, people. I want to say it was 16-18 when Tyrese got injured. Pacers had 16 points. Tyrese had 9 of those points, people. I in the back of my head, I just wish I could have seen, but I'm an athlete, former. We cover sports here. What comes with it goes with it, people. We can't cry about it, but as an honest person, that is in the back of my head. Like, man, what if Tyrese could have stayed in that damn game, man?
Yeah, it's tough. And, it just such a sad end to what was such a glory run, man. Like this entire playoffs. I mean, from the Milwaukee series to the Cleveland series to in Madison Square Garden to game 1 of the NBA fucking finals. I mean, Tyrese, hell of a run, kid. There's nothing to hang your head on, even though I know you're probably hurting. Especially, I guess it's tough to have to leave your boys like that and go down with the injury. I know you're hurting, but man, you should be so fucking proud of yourself. What a fucking run, dude. I mean, the amount of minds and the amount of people that you flipped. Just so you went from most overrated to probably fucking most loved in the NBA. Because, man, you did it all. It was incredible. And like you said, 3 for 4, 9 points, 9 of the 16, fucking firing in that first quarter, kind of taking over the game. We've seen in a couple games before in the playoffs that he has that ability. We were waiting for it. It was game 7. It was time, and boom.
For sure.
There goes the Achilles.
I don't think we've ever seen a player get a shoe contract in real time, Lance. Like Tyrese literally built his stock up in the season, and Puma had. If people was watching, he was wearing a what do you call it? He was wearing a Puma the whole season. He's had a deal with Puma, but it wasn't a signature. He got a signature shoe deal in real time. Who drops a signature shoe this late in the season? This is how hot Halliburton is. Like usually people, if you pay attention to sneaker releases, sneaker drops, it's usually off season. Like they ramp it up. So when the season starts, you're wearing that shoe for the whole season. If you look at the Hardens, you look at Bruns, you look at Kate, all these shoes have been. Anthony Edwards has had the same shoe for 2 years. Halliburton got we seen this in real time. We ain't never seen. What is going, man? I wanted to see it, man. Gosh, Lance. Gosh.
Oh man, it was just a hell of a run. I mean, like I said, the kid has nothing to be ashamed of. But with that being said, Oklahoma City, congratulations. First NBA championship in Oklahoma City, second for the franchise. They had one in Seattle. Don't forget about that. But all right. Let's keep moving forward. NBA news. As I'm about to bring this up, I want to bring on Lonnie Lyle, aka Eat Her Taco. There he is, Lonnie. Let him get settled.
Quick fact check, Lance. Was that Sonics and Bulls? Who was the Sonics?
Seattle Supersonics.
No. Who did they play in the finals? Was it Sonics Bulls?
Ooh. They played them in the finals in '96, but they lost.
Yeah. But who did they beat in the? So this
I think it was late '70s.
Okay, this was throwback. Okay. Yeah, I remember they had went to the finals and lost to the Bulls. I remember that one.
Yeah, that was Gary Payton and Sean Kemp.
Yep. That was almost hooked up, Sean.
Yeah. Okay.
Fella, what's going on again?
What's going on, Lonnie? How are you?
Man, can't call it, man. Just got back from Cancun with Braun and them, man.
How was that?
That shit. Man, it was all right. It was all right. Like, we was out there playing football. Like, Braun was kind of getting agitated because I kept on, like, getting Bryce's flag. I'm like, nigga, they flag football. He's like, take it easy on them and all that fuck shit. I'm like, bro, I'm out here. I got a fucking podcast to get to.
Hey, we appreciate you being here. The man. Oh, go ahead, Tone.
That was a lookalike LeBron, wasn't it?
Nah. It was the king. I saw the aura. Shit was glorious. Not going.
The Seattle Supersonics beat the Washington Bullets in 1979 to win an NBA championship. That's when it was.
He said the bullets, people. That is before all of our existence. the bullets. I think Chris Webber came in the tail end of the bullets, if I'm not mistaken.
He might have. He might have.
Yep.
The very tail end, the last season. Hey, I was listening to the show, and Cameron from It Is What It Is said the same thing about the shoes. And guess who made a comment under that post? No other than KD. He said, "Hey, brother, no disrespect, but the shoes don't got nothing to do with the injuries." I was like, damn. I was like, fuck. Because I was thinking the same thing. But like them as players, like, they know. You know what I'm saying? More than anybody else.
Until KD get a brush, I don't trust nothing he say.
Until they get a brush.
And then they don't brush his hair.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm no medical professional. I don't actually know. That's why I was like, the shoes, it kind of makes sense. And I know they help a lot with having high tops with like ankle injuries and like turning your ankles can really help with things like that. I don't know with Achilles, but all I know is that it's a problem. No, we need to figure it out.
Yeah. If we gonna blame the shoes, I'm sorry. If we gonna blame the shoes, y'all know who's responsible for this shit, right?
Nope.
I'll give you a guess, Lance.
Dr. J. Dr. J and fucking Converse.
No, rest in peace. Goddamn Bean is responsible for this. Kobe Bean Bryant is responsible for it. Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't hear you, Lance. My bad.
Okay. I was like, wait, I just said that.
My bad. Yeah, Kobe started this. Kobe's technology. I'm not saying it's the shoes, but the low top shoes. NBA players wearing this, and this. Kobe got in the lab with the scientists, the technology, and all of that. And he started this. Like, I was mad when LeBron converted over because his whole career, he's never, ever played in low tops. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I personally feel because back in the day, bro, all the NBA players used to only have was like old knees, bro. Niggas had tendonitis. Niggas had to wear Vince Carter had to wear the band around right up under the knee because niggas doing all this jumping, this, that, and third. But when they was wearing mid-size and high tops, we ain't never seen Rasheed Wallace have a ankle injury. Y'all know why I say that, right? We ain't never seen Rasheed. Rasheed had the tallest shoes in NBA history. We ain't never seen Rasheed Wallace have an ankle injury or none of that. KD, you not gonna sit here and tell me if I don't have no padding on the side of my ankles and on the back of my tendon that I'm not more liable to like, bro, Lonnie, you came from the same generation as me. Bro, ankle braces, ankle, what they've been gone so long. Ankle braces was a must at one time. You did not play basketball without ankle braces. Steph Curry still plays with them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain things we didn't got rid of that just I don't know.
Steph Curry absolutely needs to wear the motherfucker though. That motherfucker need to wear them.
When he tore his Achilles ever?
No,
it was just his ankles. I think.
Who do more running than Steph?
Probably nobody. Nobody.
Them damn Under Armours ain't low top.
They're not.
But I mean, these injuries, if you see them, it's just like I don't remember Tatum. I don't think did Tatum was coming off an injury too, but I think it was his wrist, so I don't think it's relevant like the other two are. But the calf strain, they do the explosive movement where they try to launch forward. It just goes and just pops, and you just watch it coil up their calf.
Man, that shit is nasty. It's nasty work, bro. Just to see it, and then they're showing it was like 5 different players. I don't know if I sent out that in the chat. Pascal Siakam was in all those games when these motherfuckers' Achilles are getting popped. Pascal Siakam was in all them fucking games with Dame, with fucking Halliburton, with fucking with
KD back in the day, and then when Clay went down, he was in both those games. Man, maybe he is the Thundertaker. He's doing the fucking eyes in the back of his head bullshit.
That's hilarious, bro. But Halliburton, I think he really should have sat out after he had that calf injury. You know what I mean? I think Kendrick Perkins was talking about that. He was like, man, he should have sat out. You know what I mean? I think Game 6 he was fortunate to not let that to happen, but I think he kind of forced it because he just want to be there for the team. You know what I mean? Like he seemed like he that type of player. Like, man, fuck that. If I'm able to run, I'm out there.
Lonnie, would you have sat in Game 7 of the NBA Finals if you were coming off a calf strain?
Fuck no.
So, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Fuck that. I ain't going out like that, bro.
Hell, but if like you wouldn't, like, who knows if he'll ever make it to a finals again? So you have to take that.
Exactly. Who knows if he'll ever make? Yeah, you don't know if you'll ever make it back. So you got to go win Game 7. There's no ifs, ands, or buts if I'm playing in that game. So it's like it's one of those where it's Monday morning quarterback seeing that he popped his Achilles. Yeah, maybe you should have sat out, but in the moment, fuck no.
Now, if I'm feeling some pain, like I feel like something could happen, like no, I'm not gonna do that. But if I feel good, yes, I'm out there. Fuck it.
I think he still added to his legacy by playing. I think those 9 points spoke to the universe. I think that one quarter alone, that right there added to his resume something that he can never get back. That grit, that toughness, and that Jordan factor that a lot of people like to talk about. That Mamba factor. That was that right there. So
it was.
Yeah.
Tone, man, you talk about that. That was gonna be a generational Game 7 for Halliburton, bro. Like, we was about to see something crazy. I swear to God, we was, bro. It pissed me off talking about this shit. Cause I'm like, 9 points already? The game is just over the halfway mark or something like that. Like 9? He usually don't even score to the second half. What is you talking about? 9? My parlay was clear in the first quarter.
For real.
Boy.
It's so tough. It's so tough.
I'm talking about me, Bron, and Bronny and Bryce were just going crazy, bro, when that shit happened. It was like, I don't know, like Bron started crying and shit. Like the shit was fucking.
Yeah, that's oh man. I could just see you guys all together crying, holding each other. I mean, man.
Now Brian brought out that fucking banana boat shit. I wasn't with that shit. I said, nah, I'm not doing that fucking banana boat shit.
You stand on the boat. Shit. You stand on the boat with the Lobos. You were just chilling with the Lobos. He was like, nah.
I was on the beat. Fuck that, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah,
all right. I want to talk a little bit about this trade that went down last night because super interesting. Drew Holiday goes back to the Portland Trailblazers for Anthony Simons and 2 first-round picks. Or no, 2 second-round picks. 2 second-round picks. Not nearly as good as first-round picks, but still, they gave Drew Holiday and got Simons, a player that I believe is 9 years younger, and got 2 draft picks. Little confused. Right. Drew Holiday's 35 years old and still has 3 years, $104 million left on his contract. Drew Holiday, of course, one of the best defensive players of honestly this generation at the guard position. He's an absolute beast, but like I said, he's 35. Portland is still, kind of making it through this rebuild. Like they were on the way up. Like they were, I think, the 11 seed right outside the play-in in the West. The young kids kind of give them talent. They've given Chauncey Billups an opportunity to really try to coach, develop, and get this franchise going in the right direction, which I thought it was. Then the Simons trade. I'm really confused. What do you guys think? Do you guys think W for Portland, W for Boston? What's going on here?
I think Boston is scrambling right now. Anthony Simons is not a bad, pickup at all. But at this point, I don't see the benefit in them getting rid of Drew. I would have let Drew roll it out over there. Drew hasn't been nothing but a solid factor. It's going to take time maybe for Anthony to even get in the swing of things over there and find his place because still got Derek White. What does Anthony come in at? I mean, still got Jalen, still got Derek, and it's one more I'm forgetting about out there. That's another guard. I ain't no Celtics fan, so don't get it tripping. Who you say?
Pritchard.
Yup, Pritchard. So I mean, and those people have already pretty much solidified their spot, their role, and all of that. Like maybe they getting Anthony to hold over till Tatum gets back, but that would be
what they
stupid.
doing.
I mean,
What they doing.
I get that, but I'm saying like that was stupid as fuck. Like what? What do you mean? What? That's what nigga. You should have waited to the damn draft. Like Anthony Simons ain't. I hate to. What I don't like to do, like he's gonna catch strays right now just because he's the person that's getting traded right now, this and that third. But Anthony has tons of time to blossom and turn into the player that he needs to, this, that, and third, whatever. But I don't think the Celtics is the place to do that. They need some like. Are y'all taking it back? Are y'all taking some steps back until Tatum gets back? Like we're not gonna be a contender right now, or are y'all still trying to hold on to the spot that y'all have? Because at the end of the day, Tatum or no Tatum, you still should be Celtics should still be the number one in the East if y'all just get somebody to, you know what I'm saying, to fill that spot. Maybe this is another fun thing now. I strongly believe that Jalen isn't going to be in Phoenix for long. I feel like they got him as a piece to move to get another piece because they stuck with Bill. So Bill, Booker, and Green don't make sense to me. Now, if Celtics go get Green and move Anthony out of there or something like that, now I see something happening. But I don't see Anthony being able to carry the load offensively or defensively that Jason Tatum carries.
Hey, when I first heard about the trade, I don't even think that they're gonna hold on to Drew Holiday. I think they might trade him away too. I don't even think that like it could fit because they need a good defensive player and a veteran on that team because that's a young and gunning team. I feel like Scoot have to have a breakout year this year. Scoot have been in the league with 2 years now, like two or three.
I think he's played 2 seasons now.
I think this is gonna be his breakout year or the other guy over there. What's the other guy name?
Shaden Sharp.
Shaden. Yeah. Sharp. Either him and Sharp. I think Sharp was at maybe like 20 points a game. Like he got to jump up to like 24, 25 a game. If he do that, and they jail and Drew, you know what I mean, show him some championship basketball. You feel me? Because he is a champion. You know what I mean? What, he 2-time champion?
Who? Drew Holiday? Yeah.
Yeah.
They gonna have to, bro. Just to be all the way honest, bro. I was trying to stay on the Celtics, so I ain't have this.
Do it. Fuck it. Do it.
Yeah, they gotta put Portland. They gotta put Portland in the same box as the Supersonics. They need to get rid of the whole franchise. Portland. They need to get keep that shit a college town. Keep Oregon, Portland, all of that. Let it stay college. Like, treat it like Alabama. Y'all don't supposed to have a professional team. Niggas don't want to play there. It is not exciting. The fan base is whack as shit. Y'all niggas are the Blazers, and y'all ain't trailblazed nothing. Since Clyde Drexler, and he left there to go to get a ring. Clyde had to leave to go get a ring. Ain't nobody. Hey, I guarantee if you was to go out of every player that they entered the draft, if you asked them, you know what I'm saying, what's your dream team to go to? None of them would say Portland. Not none of them. I bet you not one. Nigga ain't never said, I want to go to Portland. I want to go to niggas coming to Atlanta before Portland. What?
Hey, look. They said that Scoot was so happy to go to Portland to play with Dame, then they traded Dame. Scoot was all in distraught. He was pissed off.
Scoot ain't know he got that. Dame was like, boy, I did bit, but
all right.
They ain't got the fuck on.
All right.
They ain't got the fuck on quick, boy.
I've thought about it. I've looked at it, and I've figured it out. I figured out why this trade happened.
Okay.
So Anthony Simons has an expiring contract after this season. So the Celtics dumped Drew Holiday's big contract, took on Anthony Simons, and now after this, because basically this season's a wash without Tatum, because there's no Tatum for the entire year because of the Achilles. So they're like, all right, we'll take Simons. You take this contract, get a couple draft picks. You know, this season will be what it'll be. We'll try. You know, we're not just going to roll over and die. We'll try to win a championship. But, you know, Jason Tatum's torn his Achilles. He's out for our entire year. And on the other side, the Blazers know, hey, we'll take on this big contract just like Jeremy Grant's, because we know, just like Tone is saying, no free agents are going to come here and we're not going to sign anyone. We have to draft our players and we have to develop them. So Simons being the odd man out of Scoot and Shaden Sharp. They're like, we'll trade Simons. Instead of losing him for nothing in free agency next year, we'll get Drew Holiday. Hopefully he can help develop Scoot and Shaden Sharp and, give him some minutes, at least for the first year, maybe couple years. And
right.
And then, I believe that's what we got going on here. Because, Shaden Sharp and Scoot are the future. Boston has to take a year off, and they're not done trading, I'm pretty sure. I think they're going to get rid of Kristaps Porzingis as well, and maybe even another.
I said the same thing.
Yeah,
I said the same thing.
Maybe
they're going to trade
piece.
off Porzingis.
Yeah, and they'll be back the following year, probably pretty fucking strong, but they're really taking this gap year because of Tatum. And then for the Trailblazers, they know they don't need to keep cap space open because they're not going to sign any, no notable free agents. Like Tone is saying, no one's going to Portland. No one's going to fucking Portland. So
Portland and the Washington Wizards, bottom of the fucking list. Those are the two at the fucking bottom.
And that is so true. But guess what? Niggas going to Washington before. Like think about it. Outside the basketball court, what do you do in Portland? Like Portland is one of the only franchises that has not had an entertainment ambassador. Like it's a simple recipe to success if your team's not winning. It's a simple recipe to keep the stands filled up. It's a simple recipe to get more airtime, this, that, and the third. In Atlanta, we got Boosie, we got Gucci, we got, even Toronto Raptors got an entertainer ambassador before Portland. You could, Indiana got entertainment ambassadors, black and white. Who the hell is out this bit campaigning for Portland? And I'm not trying to be funny. This is 1000% for real. But dog, there's certain cities and towns that just ain't meant. Think of it with Alabama. If we ain't talking about college, bro, why would you put a professional team in Alabama or Mississippi? Like who from the outside wants to travel there to play? You know what I'm saying? They still dealing with racial issues down there and stuff. We ain't racist no more. Y'all still doing that over there? I don't want to go down there and play. Talking about some, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely racist out there in Alabama, Steve. It's definitely. Hey, look, I ain't gonna say too much, but I had to drive Tone to Alabama one time for a situation. I tried to get the fuck about it that quick as possible. Tone know what I'm talking about. We had to get the fuck about that for.
But Lance, Portland, they just, man, if they want to build something, then they need to get some now involved with what they got going on. Damn it, we got too many influencers and shit. You ain't even got to get a rapper at this point. What's popular in Portland? Is it country music? Get the biggest country music star to be, you know what I'm saying? Now, on top of that, what I wanted to say, Lance, if the Celtics, what you're saying is accurate, which it sounds accurate, that could be they move because it sounds like straight business. They like, shit, we know we ain't gonna probably win it next year, but we'll still stay in the race. But if we don't, it ain't no big deal because we ain't wasted no money. But how does this make the highest paid player in the league feel?
Who? Tatum? Jaylen Brown? Jaylen Brown probably agrees because he knows.
Okay,
Tatum snap. Cool. He makes $300 million right next to him. They're right. They're both pretty even, and he knows. He snapped his Achilles. That's tough. Bring on Simons, an expiring contract that'll give him huge cap relief next or the following year to make another real run to build one of these teams that they got. They'll keep Derek White. They'll keep Pritchard. Let Porzingis walk. Let Holiday walk. And when it's time next offseason, load it back up and make another run for an NBA championship. Celtics are a great organization. You can't deny it.
I think they're going to blow it all up. I forgot who I was watching. They said that they think that Jaylen Brown could be out of that bitch next too.
That's what look. If I'm Jaylen Brown, and I get what you're saying, Lance, but I'm not here to support y'all damn business moves, and I'm damn sure not here to hope that a player comes back the same version that he was. Damn it, I ain't got nothing but a certain amount of years on my own. Look, hey, send me about this bitch. Send me about this bitch. Like, if I'm the highest paid player in the NBA, y'all should build around me. Fuck you, I don't get. Yeah, he injured. So, well, I'm the highest paid player around here. I get the big chips. I'm him. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's tough.
Thought that Jaylen Brown gonna get shipped to motherfucking Washington Wizards. Cut this shit out.
Antonio Davis. I mean, damn, what Anthony Davis? I done forgot Anthony Davis' name that fast. He done left the Lakers. They gonna Anthony Davis him. Oh, you say we need a big man? Get his ass up out of here.
Right. And 3 days later, after he said that shit, he was out of there. I said, "What? Nigga, you the big man? What you mean? We need a big man." I think that game is gonna be decent though, too. Though Kyrie come back, we got down AD, but they got AD playing the 4, right?
Yeah, they signed Gafford to a 3-year, $60 million deal, so he's solidified at the 4, and they have Lively, and they'll have Cooper Flag.
Exactly.
Okay. So Lance, I felt like you was researching too, so I did it with you. This past year, Tatum did pass his contract. I remember they did give him that new contract. He got 10 more million. But damn it, that's only 10 more million, and he ain't here. Damn it, hey, build around me. Damn it, name 5 players. Name 5 players with 300 M's in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 300. That was a new number.
It's no, you're 100% right. I can see maybe Jaylen Brown, but I'm also like, they played their whole career together. They're brothers. Like, this isn't like, I feel like
this shit business.
Remember, you're already making $300 million. I mean, shit, business is pretty good in my eyes, or at least my ears, if I'm hearing that. 300 M's. And, but
no, I'm saying like these franchises don't give a fuck about them being buddy. Oh, they'll ship his ass about there quick as hell.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying, this is going to be a gap year. While Tatum's out, this is a gap year. Picking up Simons' expiring contract gives him huge cap relief the following year to reload it. They'll trade Porzingis out probably on a good deal. The Celtics, sadly, I hate to say it, they know what they're doing. They're a great franchise. I mean, obviously, there's a reason they've got, 18 championships now? Sheesh.
Yeah, don't rub it in, Lance.
Do you guys know Domantas Sabonis makes $217 million?
Dang. From the Kings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you pay an undersized 6'10" center that?
Yeah. Just because I watch him a lot, and
he worth it.
The boy, like, I was an Arvidas. So, all right, speaking of Portland, goddamn it again, that was legend. I was an Arvidas Sabonis fan. I remember playing with him on the game. Like, you only had, this is when the real big man was in the league. You know what I'm saying? Your Sabonis, your Divox, your Ostertags, your Sean Bradleys, Mutombos. We had giants back then, but Arvidas was like an oversized Kukos. Like, Arvidas had footwork, this and that, and that's how Domantas is. Like, he is undersized, but the boy, they can't move with him because he's undersized in height, but you can't push that boy over. That boy is a damn ox. That nigga is that boy is like, ain't no budge in him.
Nah, that nigga just solid, boy.
Yeah,
I like him though. Like
my whole thing. Oh, go ahead, Lonnie.
Definitely. I'm just saying that he's definitely worth the money though. I think he's definitely worth the money.
My problem is I'm playing to win an NBA championship. I don't think he's an NBA championship caliber center.
You don't think he should be 4?
I don't think he should be what?
4? I think he should be a 4 though. I think.
At the 4. That's an argument. Yeah, he might be. You need a rim protector with him because he can't protect the rim. He can board, he can do everything, but he can't protect the rim. He's small. That's the problem. And we just seen in these playoffs, it's physical and rim protection. That's the most important things in the NBA right now. Physicality and rim protection.
Imagine if we would have had Sabonis and Anthony Davis, something like that.
That would have been hard as fuck. That would have been insane. That would have been insane. That would have been nice. That would have been nice.
But the thing is, Anthony Davis would have still been crying about, man, we need a big man. We need a big man.
Hey,
let's pay the 3. Let me pay the 1. The fuck? Do not bring the ball to the court, AB. The fuck?
Hey,
shit.
Lance, do you agree with this random take? I think LeBron stroked Anthony Davis's ego so much in LA that Anthony forgot, like, how do I put it? Like, you're him, but you're not him. And LeBron, I think, made him feel like Like you can do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like you go in them man, speak your mind. Like, and you are not him. Like you are not him.
I know what you're saying. But
I feel that way too, though.
Anthony Davis, Pelicans Anthony Davis was one of the fucking nastiest players I ever seen in the NBA, bro. Like, guy was just so solid. So solid. And so just consistent. Like, you couldn't fuck with him. Like, no. This guy was giving you 26 and 12 a night like it was nothing. That's just easy for him. But no, I definitely know what you're saying. Like, speaking out and all the... I mean, he talked about the 5 and he gets his shit sent up out of there.
I mean, think about you're one of the GMs or something. It's like you're like, yeah, we need a big man. Nigga, you are a big man. Get his ass up out of here. What is you talking about? You are a big man.
That's what happened. That's like what happened.
What?
They heard that and went crazy. Yo,
LeBron
okay.
play 5. LeBron will play 5. Get his ass up out of here.
Oh man, that's too good. All right. Well, we hashed out the trade news. I believe we have a heat check. That's our next segment. Lonnie,
We have a heat.
do we have a heat check, or should we just hop into picks? Because we did also ramble on that for.
We do have a heat check. We can make the heat check quick. It's not nothing like to dwell on too much what I have, because one of the heat checks was about the KD trade, but we're ready to knock that out. So it's been. Let me see. I got flip the fucking coin. Hold on. I don't got a coin. I got a beer bottle opener. You know what I mean? We flip different shit over here.
You did.
So the heat check is: do you all think that Russell Westbrook made the right decision by taking the $150 million to play in China?
Wait,
Head to tail.
Wait, Russell Westbrook took the deal to go to China?
Look it up.
Wait a minute.
$150 million to go play in China. Look it up right quick. Matter of fact check it right quick, because hey, could be wrong.
Or I thought you were saying Tel Aviv. I thought it was the Israel League.
No, I think he was going to China for $150 million for 3 years. I think.
There is no credible information about Russell Westbrook signing a foreign contract, specifically reports of a $150 million 3-year deal with the Hapoel Tel Aviv are fake news. The team's general manager has explicitly denied any interest or contact with Westbrook, according to a report from Basketball Sphere. Westbrook is currently a free agent after declining his player option with the Nuggets. So
right now, Westbrook's a free agent. He was offered rumored to be offered a 3-year, $150 million contract from a team that's based in Tel Aviv, Israel. So he hasn't taken anything, but it is out there.
All right, so let me switch it up then. So now, do you all think that he should take that? Yes or no?
That's a good one.
What if you just gonna take that? So let's flip this.
That's a good one. That is a good plot twist right there. That's a good one.
All right, so who gonna call in the air?
Tone, you got it.
It's
and it is Tails. It is Tails.
How the
motherfucker, you want to say something?
I didn't say nothing.
Acting like a goddamn spoiled brat sometimes, Tom. I'm at a goddamn BTA.
And say nothing.
What?
Toad, I'll let you go first.
Okay, cool. Y'all didn't cheat. All right, so Russell Westbrook.
Where my fucking flag at? This motherfucker.
Russell Westbrook, if he was to get the $150 million contract to play overseas, a guy, Lantz impressed me too. I don't know how Tel Aviv. I know it now. I don't know how he pronounced that. I didn't know what the hell. But okay, Tel Aviv. Let me look up something real quick. What was Russell's, matter of fact, how much was Russell's biggest contract? Let's look at that.
Russell Westbrook's probably earned over $300 million in his life.
Right. So that's not much if you're getting 150 at once. See what I'm saying? So his biggest contract at one time was 5 years, $205 million. You telling me I can go overseas for 150 M's and I'm ringless? I'm ringless. I'm already a Hall of Famer. Like, so let me put this out there. Thing I love about this world and this era that we're living in right now, new shit is just happening all around us. Like all of the traditional shit has damn near been thrown out the window. If you're a basketball in your first half of your life, that don't mean you can't be a football player or a basketball or football or baseball player or a doctor or a streamer or a podcaster or you could do whatever the hell you want to do in life at this moment. Like, and it's, to me, it's never been like this. Like once you choose your walk of life, you was damn near stuck in that, you know what I'm saying? At least that's how our parents raised us. Like, you know, grow up, go to college, be a doctor, and die. That's kind of like how our parents raised us in the black community. If they weren't telling you to be a doctor, they were telling you to do something similar like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Russell, with who he is, with his personality and his fan base that he's built, because don't get it twisted, people. Russell Westbrook is one of the most demanded people that hasn't had star performances in a long time. He's still as demanded on, like, when it comes to merch, shoes, and all of that kind of stuff. He's still in demand just as much as KD or you know, a lot of those people. So the brand is there, it's in stone, and I've seen people like Marbury and Kyrie to that market over there and make a whole nother different kind of bag that niggas would never make in the US. Like, I don't even know, like, cause this other thing I found out too, when you're rich, you don't have to report everything you do. You don't have to report how much every contract is that you sign. You don't have. So when you get this stuff in the media, it's because people put it out there because they wanted it to. Sometimes people put it out there so they can know, like, hey, Nike gave me 200, and the reason they put that and make it public is because if another company come to do a deal with you, they want you to know, like, Nike gave me 200, so you know where you got to start at, type shit. But there's a lot of rich and successful people that don't release their information. Marbury and Kyrie is one of those. Like Kyrie's deal that he did with Anta, we can't even get the information to it, and I know it has to be astronomical. Got Chinese folk got some bucks over there. I'm talking about big long bucks. I'm talking about big long bucks, long bucks. So with that being said, I think Russell is another one of those people that can go over there and have, you know, Westbrook. They ain't saying no Westbrook. Westbrook is a giant to them. Westbrook is still 6'6", 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", still fast as lightning, jump out the gym, all of that. I think he could be one of the biggest players to ever play over there in that league. And if he can get it for a 3 to 5 year deal, like if he could get 150 million for 3 years, nigga, take it. Take it.
That's the offer?
That's the offer. Take it. Play them 3 years. Retire. Go be a podcaster. Get into the media. Start opening up your own camps. Start doing your Kobe Bryant thing. Start sharing your skills and just walk into that new life. But I don't think there's nothing else in the NBA that Russell Westbrook can wow us with. Even if he gets a ring, it's gonna be, you were just a part of a team. You wasn't the factor. You wasn't the main, what's the name? And I would rather at this point of my career go out with all of my accolades versus chasing a ring that I'm really not a part of. You know what I'm saying? Because it used to be everything, but now that I see the maturation of the league, how Allen Iverson is treated, how Dan Marino is treated, how, you know, a lot of people that don't have rings, but they are still considered that motherfucking dog. I used to think you have to have a ring to at least be considered top 5, top 10. Nah, that ain't difficult. Allen Iverson is in a lot of people. Allen Iverson in everybody's top 10, arguably in a lot of people's top 5, and ain't won a damn ring. So just with that being said, I just feel like, man, look, change the narrative, Westbrook. Get the fuck up out the NBA. You ain't gonna get 150 million in the NBA. Go get the bag, bro. Go get the bag. That's my case.
Right. It is my turn. Russell Westbrook, his net worth is around 200 million. He has a lifetime deal with Jordan, so he will never be poor. He is very rich. He's very smart with his money. He does a great job. His family's taken care of. He's probably, is for generations is taken care of. I don't think this.
God damn.
He got up out. He got up out of here.
But
And I really wanted him to. I really wanted him to hear this part because, the basketball team that he's been offered this contract from the team in Tel Aviv. Well, if you guys have been paying attention a little bit to the news, Tel Aviv has been getting bombed by Iran the past couple weeks. And so if I was Russell Westbrook, I don't want to move there. I'd like to stay in the United States of America where I have a lot lower chance of getting a fucking ballistic missile sent at me. 2, I don't give a damn. I mean, you can offer me all the... Oh, here, let's bring it on. Tone. And I got to repeat that part because I got to make sure Tone knows that part. Tone.
I will allow it. Go ahead.
Number 1. The team Tel Aviv, or that's in Tel Aviv, that's offering $150 million, is the same city that Iran has been bombing the past couple weeks, sending in ballistic missiles. And, so that's number 1. I wouldn't want to go live in that city if I had a choice. He's worth $200 million and will never be worth less because he makes so much money, not only brand deals or everything else. So money's not a problem. He's an NBA player. He's played in the NBA his entire career, and he can still play and still contribute to a championship team. Remember, they lost in 7 to the OKC Thunder. If they win that game 7, who do you think wins the NBA championship? My bet would be on the Denver Nuggets, and Russ would have a ring. He would have been a largely contributing factor on that ring. I think there's still life in him in the NBA for a couple years. But, yeah, I mean, the choice between moving my family or not, or either you part ways with your family or just you bring your entire family to a city that's literally getting ballistic missiles sent at them, or you can stay in the United States of America, get a minimum deal. Money's never going to be an issue. Russell Westbrook isn't no Stephon Marbury. Stephon Marbury, I get it. Yeah, Hooper, but he came into the league when money wasn't nearly what it is today. So when he went to China, he probably wanted / more needed the money rather than Westbrook here, who has a net worth of 200 or 300 million. And don't get me wrong, 3-year, 150 million, I get it. But I'm not moving to fucking Tel Aviv. With the ballistic, especially right now. I mean, right now is like the worst time ever to move. I mean, and I'm not trying to make this a political stance at all, but I'm just saying the news is telling us there are fucking ballistic missiles being sent into this city. And I've seen, you've seen explosions and things, buildings taken out. He's as rich as can be. Stay in the NBA, go try to win a ring, or at least, I know he loves the game, so there's no reason to leave the NBA if you still have an opportunity. Now, if no one in the NBA offers him anything and he has no opportunity to play in the National Basketball Association, then maybe sure. But even then, I would just retire. I think, I just don't think it's worth it at all. So there's my case. You want a rebuttal, Tone?
You have a rebuttal?
Sure. Yeah, I'll rebuttal. He made it easy for me on this one, so I'll rebuttal. I just look at it like if let's say the NBA contract pops up, and he say Lance say minimum. I'm not taking his NBA contract gonna be less than 75 M's. I ain't turning down no 150 M's. I am saying all the rich, this, that, and third. Man, in my eye, Russell Westbrook ain't rich. I done seen too many people hit that 200 M's and lose it. MC Hammer and all kind of folks. And I done seen people with Jordan deals. They ain't rich either. We go look up Ray Allen network. I bet he ain't rich. Got money. But, maybe 200, maybe I'm tripping because my mind is so big. You know what I'm saying? I literally think I'm going to be a billionaire one day, so maybe I'm insane in my mind. But 200, I can't call 200 M's rich no more because so many of them got it and so many of them lose it. Like, rich got to be, like, impossible to go broke. Like, I think that's what, rich and wealthy is to me. But now, I get Lance's political standpoint. He took it, though. Okay, cool. I agree with that, but I ain't taking my family nowhere. No, we gotta do. We ain't going over there. But goddamn it, if one gave me the offer, another would give me the offer. You feel what I'm saying? So damn it, we just go to Budapest, or we just go to what's the one they always be saying? We go to Metropolis. We go play for the ones that we go play for that team. The one that Wendy played for over there. Man, it's tons of foreign teams. Damn it, somebody got 150 M's for me. But I just personally feel like, bro, with like again, this is a new day with the big threes, with the 101 shit that just dropped. Bro, it's so many, man. It's so many damn way to play ball, bro. You did the NBA, bro. You are him. You the GOAT of the triple double. You got the most triple doubles in NBA history. Fuck that little ring. That ring ain't gonna impress none of us, bro. I promise you. Even if he'd have got it in Denver this year, it's just like, boy, that boy Russell finally got one. That's it. It ain't no, boy, that boy Russ went and did that. We can't remember a memorable moment in the regular season of Russ, other than him just pitching in. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like he done maxed it. He is Russell Westbrook. If he retire right now, nigga, you is Russell Westbrook. You give us 3 years of some bullshit, you just reduce that, buddy. You go over there and play with them tiny folk, you gonna look like you turned the clock back 10 years. And you're getting 150. So I'm just gonna leave it right up. You know what I'm saying?
Lance, you got your rebuttal for that?
Okay, first things first, $200 fucking million is so much goddamn, it's generational wealth. Now, I've seen people have blown it. They're generationally retarded. I'm sorry. You're a fucking moron if you lose $200 million. I'm sorry. It's not even negotiable. If you've done that, you're a fool. Russell Westbrook ain't no fool. He's made a fuck ton of money. He will keep making money. He knows how to keep making money. I'm not going to no Tel Aviv that just honestly offered this contract for a publicity stunt. I'm not doing that. I'm Russell Westbrook, motherfucker. I'm not going to your going league. Go offer J.R. Smith right now $150 million to go play in the league. He's gonna hoop on them bums. I'm not doing it. I'm staying in the NBA, the league that I've been in for 15 plus years that I love. Remember, these players don't want to leave. They all hang on for as long as they can. Melo didn't want to leave. Melo got blackballed, and he's like, I just want everything to come back in this goddamn league because they love it. It's the love of the game. He's not going, no. So I'm done with this. That's why Westbrook hasn't taken the contract. Trust me, if he had the mind that I'm listening to Tone right down here, he would have taken the deal and said, I'm going. I'm up, but no, that's not this. It's all a publicity stunt for the team to market out there that there is a team in Tel Aviv. It's no. Give me that. It's 1-1 and heat check. I'm back, baby. Booyah!
Whoa. Hey, all right, so y'all look. Before I even get started on who won and who fucking lost, Lance, when this is all said and done, you got a great career in fucking wrestling because you just channeled your fucking Ric Flair.
I was gonna say the same thing, Letty.
Bro, I swear to God, I thought it was fucking Hulk Hogan on this motherfucker. You listen here, brother. Nah, he sounded like he was about to rip his fucking shirt off. The fuck wrong with Lance? He gonna come out with a fucking taco costume on and shit and fuck shit up.
That was good.
Bro,
that was good.
That was amazing. I never seen him that passionate. I think that he really don't want to go there. I think Lance do not. If they offer Lance that right now, Lance not going over there.
Wait, hold on. My bank account, my story's a little different. Maybe I go over there.
Wait, you going over there?
What's up, man?
150 M's? Me? I'm going over there. But Russell Westbrook.
Put me in your bag, Lance. Put me in your suitcase.
Hey, that's funny as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going to though. I'm going to. Fuck it. Give me a bulletproof vest. I'm over there. Fuck it. We hooping in the goddamn bulletproof jersey over there. Bitch, we got a bulletproof jersey over there. Fuck the bullshit. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me ask this thing something right quick. Computer. Did Russell Westbrook accept the $150 million deal from China?
It's from Israel.
The deal.
It said that Westbrook confirmed the deal. It said it. My Alexa said it.
Well, Alexa's fucking dumb shit. I don't know what to tell you. Your Alexa's boof. You got your Alexa off. What's that called? Timu Alexa. She's stupid as hell.
No, there's not. No, that motherfucker that came from AT&T. I don't know what you talking about. They sent me that as a fucking gift when
Timu Alexa.
All right. So let me see. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Like this shit, cause I hear both sides equally, man. Like Lantz is more of the safety for your family and your well-being side, and I probably would never go broke. I got a lifetime deal with Jordan. I feel all of that, and Westbrook is already doing his Kobe Bean Bryant shit. Like Westbrook, I think he opened up a school also already. Like, and he give back to the communities and all that, especially out there in California and shit like that, Compton and shit. But man, he would never get that deal in the NBA at this point in his career. I say Russell right now is like a role player, like right above a role player. You know what I'm saying? Because he did great for the Nuggets. I feel like he came in, he did some assists. He done brought home some games. He done fucked up a lot of shots too. You know what I'm saying? But Russell gonna do that. He'll be a god over there in China. I mean, wherever the fuck what the fuck is it called?
It's Israel.
Israel. He'll be a fucking god over there. Like, y'all think Dwight Howard dominated? Man, Russell is running the 1 through the 5 over there.
But
he's running every fucking position over there. But damn, this shit hard. I ain't gonna lie. I really hate I even did this shit. Fuck.
I got a point. I'm just gonna shoot something in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a flag, but go ahead.
We all know Russell Westbrook would fucking dominate over there. That's not.
It's gonna be a flag, but go ahead.
We all know he's gonna dominate over there. That's not a question. That's why it's like, what is even the point? Nobody gives a damn about Israel basketball. Nobody gives a damn about Chinese basketball. Sure, you made 150 million. Congratulations, Russell Westbrook. If that's what you want to do, or do you want to go win a ring? It's always about going to win the ring. Come on. And if he doesn't, then he tried. But now is he going to live with himself because he went to go play and fuck for another 100? Like, what's another 150 million when you have 300 million? I get it. Don't get me wrong. Money's money and you want to make it. But it's like, he is just so generationally fucking rich. His family, his grandkids, his great-grandkids, his great-great-great-great-grandkids. The Westbrook name will be known until the end of the world because of how much money he's made. It's not even a question.
Now he ain't got enough for it. All right,
Hey,
so
I gotta go back to
question.
You could, hey, look, heard this shit. I gotta go back to work.
All right, this my last quick question. Well, now, matter of fact, you go ahead and make the decision, Lennon.
I'm gonna fuck. Fuck it. I see both sides. I'm visualizing both sides. This is going to be a fucking draw. This is gonna be a fucking draw, y'all. This is gonna be a draw. I'm sorry, Lantz. All right, Lantz. We'll see you tomorrow.
You paid him, Lantz. You paid him, Lantz. Lantz paid it. Lantz dropped the money. Lantz paid him. Lantz paid him.
I see both sides. I see both sides. I see the pros and cons of both fucking sides. Like, he's already a legend over here. Let me go be a legend over there and make 150 million.
He's global. It's Russell Westbrook. He's a legend in North America, South America, Asia, Europe, Australia, Africa, Bobby fucking Antarctica. He's global.
This is flag, not in Antarctica. I'm a fucking throw flag on that. Not in that.
Yo, Lonnie, Lantz said, and I want to call it 200, but he said 300. He said Russell Westbrook net worth is 300. I want to say it's 200. I don't know accurate, but let's use 300. It took him 15 years to make 300 M's, and you ain't gonna spend the next 3 years to make 150. Now let me ask you this last question, Lonnie. I know it's a draw. I can't sway you over, but if we all collectively,
right?
How many years does Russell Westbrook have left in the NBA? Can we agree he has at least 3?
3, yeah.
So why not go get 150 for those 3?
Why not do it after these 3 that he can play in the NBA, and once he literally can't play in the NBA, then go play in Israel? He still has NBA legs.
Because the NBA don't deserve that.
Okay, after this NBA 3 years, he still got 3 years of fucking Israel left in him. Like I think
he could be 60 years old and he has Israel legs left in him. Are you fucking kidding me?
But I'm saying, Lonnie, like, what is this? What is this? A charity for the NBA? Let's do right by the NBA. Fuck the NBA getting another 3 years. He don't owe the NBA shit. They ain't treated Russell Westbrook the best. The NBA ain't treated Russell Westbrook the best. He shouldn't even be a free agent without a team right now. It's Russell Westbrook.
Look.
He's teamless right now, bro. You know how they got to feel to that man.
Period go get starts July 2nd.
All right, so look.
Well,
I watched the
No. That's signing period for other teams. Nuggets could re-sign him at any moment.
Yeah,
I think he's weighing it. Okay, you know what? If this is a draw, then it's a draw. But I think this was.
It is a draw. But Gilbert Arenas on his show, the girl asked him, it was like a difference of like 70 million from how he got in total. And she said, if you were to take a 70 million pay cut, but you were guaranteed a ring, would you get that pay cut? Gilbert Arenas said, fuck no. The fuck a ring. Like I think that might be the mental of a lot of NBA players. Like they're not really that passionate about a ring like how the old players was. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but Gilbert Arenas is going to say that because Gilbert Arenas is a stubborn son of a bitch that brought a gun into his locker room and got blackballed out of the league. Like, he's a, like, I'm not going to listen to Gilbert Arenas because he fucking, like, exactly, that's where I'm like, come on.
And if we have any Chinese listeners and fans out there, I did not say any of that Lantz said. That was all on Lantz. Listen, I do want to say, I do get the question. Lantz, I mean, any Israelis or anybody from Israel, look, I apologize on Lantz.
The Israelites.
Everybody back in Jerusalem, wherever. Look, we apologize on behalf of Wanna Parlay. It just shows just for entertainment, guys. Hey. I got to get 2 lock picks.
I'll cross all them Israelis up. They don't want to see me on the court. How about that, Israel? Fuck you talking about? You ain't got no jumper, Israel. Fuck you.
No. hey, guys. Yeah, I'm. This is gonna be the show, y'all.
I was just talking about in context to Russell Westbrook. It's not worth his time. He's an NBA player. He has time left in the NBA. The rest, you know, that's why I'm like, there's no. He still has time left. I get it. He's not getting the big contract. Well, guess what? He's not the best player on his team. He's not the second. He's not the third. He's not the fourth. But he's still the 7th best player on a team. Still the 8th best player on a team. So he should get paid like it, and he should play like it.
7 for 8. Fuck.
I think. Well, no, I think. Yeah. 7th or 8th. I think that's accurate with Lantz because he's not the 6th man. He might be the 8th because he's not the 6th man or the 7th for real on many teams. So yeah, 7 or 8. But I will say this is why I will say Lonnie and Lantz. I agree. I seen how tough it was for Lonnie, but I agree. I think this is a draw because it's literally one of those decisions that if you're not the person, you can't really predict what's best. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many moving factors. Lantz had a lot of great parts with his family.
He doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like imagine moving your family, or imagine moving away from your family, huh?
And these kids are like in the middle of their development. They're like 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I promise you, you will never see Russell Westbrook on Tel Aviv. I promise you.
Well, yeah.
But it's okay. We'll call it a draw.
We might see him overseas, though.
Maybe I don't.
I think we might see him overseas, so Lantz definitely not Tel Aviv.
He's too good and too rich. He's too good and too rich.
Russell gonna tell his kid.
Man, but you see what Dwight did?
Yeah, Dwight isn't as rich as Russell Westbrook.
And
Dwight got blackballed out the league.
You are crazy. Bump your head. Yes.
Look, we got
straight out of high school, money earned in the NBA.
Lance,
Dwight
stop
has
looking up
earned more
shit,
than him.
Lance, looking up shit. Lance, stop looking up shit. Stop. Stop. I gotta get
Dwight
one.
has earned
I'm
more
right.
than.
I deserve the win. Get the high. Hey.
What does it say?
What?
What is
What
it?
does it
I think
say?
it says like 100 million.
For who? Dwight?
140 million is what I'm seeing. Yeah, Dwight. So obviously he's still
For
rich
what?
as shit, but Westbrook is tight.
What is that? Net worth?
Net worth.
You saying net worth?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying what I was saying is
Career
money
earnings?
earned over NBA career.
It's probably still Russell Westbrook.
Nah. Russell Westbrook ain't never had as big as contracts as Dwight.
Russell
Dwight had a
Westbrook has earned
$245
more in his
million
NBA
contract.
career than Dwight Howard. 288 million
Huh?
to 245 million. I'm right.
You say what?
Check. Boom.
Hold on, say it again. What you say, Lance?
Russell Westbrook has made more money in his career than Dwight Howard.
And what was the number? What did you say?
288 for Russell Westbrook and 245 for Dwight Howard. And this isn't even including shoe deals and everything. I mean, Dwight has been dropped off a cliff because
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not including shoe deals because we talking about 347 with shoe deals with Dwight. You keep talking about Dwight like he ain't got all of that. You talking about Dwight has shoes?
He does, but not as much as Russell Westbrook.
Ain't nobody running no Russell Westbrook.
Who the fuck is wearing Dwight Howard's?
That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. So they equivalent.
What?
All right, y'all.
Who and Russell Westbrook?
Lonnie, I'm out of here. We're hitting the outro.
I gotta get the fuck on, y'all. Let's get to these locks. I got fucking 2 locks.
All right, locks. My parlay is a fucking miracle. I'm going in here. I'm going Vladimir Guerrero Jr. homer, Aaron Judge homer, Sparks money line, Kelsey Plum with your cute ass over 19.5 points, Freddie Freeman homer, and that is it.
Ooh,
Go ahead.
shit, Freddie for a homer?
Freddie Freeman homer.
Ooh, you going out there.
And they're playing the Rockies. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
We said that a lot, but the Rockies be doing some little sneaky ass wins too.
They have been.
They have been.
They be on bullshit.
Head to the lobby and pick a card. You can go next, Lonnie. Pick a card.
All right. So I don't have a full parlay that I'm putting in. I just got my little 2 locks. I got the Chicago Sky for the win. They're playing Sparks. The Sparks ain't shit. That's WNBA people. And I got Caitlin Clark, 19.5 over on points. And just a little bonus, I got Acuna to hit 1 hit.
I like
Those
it.
my 3 locks. Put them in right now.
I like
Put
it,
'em in
Lonnie.
right now.
Acuna has been on a tear. Shout out to our Braves.
Yes.
That boy is on a man. How do you come back and get on track like that? Yeah, shout out to Acuna. All right.
Dumb.
My picks, I'm in baseball right now, and I'm gonna put a few WNBA. Starting with baseball, I'm taking D-backs, Braves, Cubs, and Tigers. All W's. D-backs, Braves, Cubs, Tigers. All W's.
I like it.
I'm taking Chicago Sky for the W for an upset against the Sparks.
Yes, sir.
Taking Chicago Sky at home versus the Sparks. And I'm also taking the Dream on the road. Dream on the road against Dallas, sorry ass.
Paige Buchers.
And then last but not least, we're going to go against the grain tonight, and we're going to take Caitlin. But we're not going to take the win for the Fever. We're going to take Caitlin's points. I'm not in front of it, but it is probably 21.5, 20.5, somewhere around that. So I'm going to put 20.5. But whatever it is, I'm taking that. And those are my locks. Well, those are my picks for today. What you say?
I call her at 19.5. I don't know if it's still that, but I call it 19.5. I say hell yeah.
Okay. I love that. I love that one.
Yeah.
Lock it. That's my lock of the day then, people. Caitlin Clark.
Sound good.
All right. And there you have it. This was the Wanna Parlay Podcast, home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. Thanks for Lonnie Lyle coming on, bringing on a great heat check. Tone, me, and of course, getting passionate. We love it. It was good stuff. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, celebrating more Wanna winners, updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards, and talking about all things sports, folks. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as it helps our channel tremendously. We appreciate all the love and support. See you guys tomorrow. Any final messages, Lonnie and Tone?
Hey, man, come on over to Wanna Parlay. You know what I mean? Stop bullshitting with yourself. You know, come on and win some money. $2. Get your 2 bands.
And looks like Tone froze, so we're just going to call it that. Oh. We're just going to call it that. All right. See you tomorrow, folks. Adios.
Pull out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up in time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner.